Hello, in this video we're going to find out how to research inmates, arrest records, prison records, jail records, things like that in the state of Wisconsin. So to get started, come down to wisconsinpublicrecords.org, and I'll leave a link in the description, or you can just type it into your browser. On the home page, you will notice there's multiple public resources available in the state of Wisconsin. So depending on what type of a search you're doing specifically, you also might be able to find additional databases here to help with your search. But we have created specific pages for the most sought after records. So as an example, background checks, criminal records. If you hover over other records, you'll find an inmate search here. And so these pages just go into more detail about that particular search. So at the state level, you'll notice here you have a prison record search. This is Wisconsin Department of Corrections database. And then another thing to consider when it comes to inmate records and arrest information, things like that, are going to be local sheriff's departments, local county records. So the difference between somebody going to a prison, that's going to be that those people are serving a sentence of over probably 12 months in most cases. Somebody in jail is going to be under 12 months. So if they got arrested yesterday and released today, you're not necessarily going to find it at the state level, but you will be able to look at a local say sheriff's department jail database and locate that information there. So these are two different databases doing two different things. One more thing to consider is using court records. So let's say somebody did get arrested. Maybe there's not much information. Maybe there's a mugshot available, whatever it may be. But eventually, if anybody gets a ticket, gets arrested, they'll have to see a judge. So if you want to discover that arrest information, and maybe the sheriff's department, maybe it's just too old, maybe it's just not showing up for whatever reason. If you want to discover that information, you can also look at court records. Anytime somebody has to see a judge, it creates a court document, and those are considered public records. In some cases where the case is sensitive, that won't necessarily be released, but in others, you're able to pull that information right up. So consider also using court records to discover this information. We have also a private database which you can use, and that's the name search box on top. You can use this. This pulls records from public databases and private databases. So the awesome part about this is it's instant, it's quick. You're finding information a whole lot quicker without having to bounce from database to database. Another cool part about it is it pulls records from outside of Wisconsin too. So if somebody has, say, an arrest record in Georgia or South Carolina, now they move to Wisconsin, you're able to get the big picture view, cover more bases to make sure nothing is missed. So it's a pretty awesome tool to use in combination. I will say this: records do originate at the county level. That's where they're the most up to date, the most fresh. But do remember that they are going to be specific to a specific location, so it's limited in that. So it's awesome to use both databases. So once again, it's wisconsinpublicrecords.org. Come on down and get started on your Wisconsin inmate search. Thank you.